Hey guys, this is Zlewikk and welcome back to Saving Your Ruined Campaigns. So serious when I'm receiving your ruined campaigns from EU4 and I'm trying to, well, fix them. Today this is a special episode because we've got the Timurids, but that's not a normal Timurids game. These are the Timurids coming straight from Mr. Florry Warriors, one of the best EU4 players out there, and that's a save file from a Parabellum game where Florry did play against Habibi in the finale, and that's the first game that they've played there, where the goal was to get as many provinces as possible as chosen country. This is a terrible save with a coalition, plenty of rebels, wars, no money, tons of corruption, behind-the-scenes ideas and technologies. Sounds like fun. So we've got 14 corruption, 13.17. About to go bankrupt because in 5 months we run out of money, minus 192 balance, behind in both admin and diplotech, no ideas obviously unlocked, minus 300 power points on diplo, and really a lot of rebels not only already here but also loading. Obviously border gore and a couple of wars at the same time running. Now I have some ideas on how to deal with this situation, okay? I will start with taking full money from Uzbek. Now the question is, can we separate peace nations like Crimea? I think we could. How much money would they give us? 115 ducats. Crimea, thank you so much. Kazan, give us 275 ducats as well as war reparations, and maybe break your relations with Mughalistan and Crimea as well as Uzbek. Mughalistan itself, please also give me full money, war reparations, and break your relationship with no one. But I could break it just to get more prestige. We're at 100 right now. And now to peace out Uzbek, I just need to siege down their capital, which might even happen in a few days. And next step, we got already a couple of ducats. Next step is to remove some of the troops that are not useful. So let's remove this free company. First of all, companies with no manpower. You guys, this giga stack, I think, because we are just a tiny little bit over the force limit. And this guy should be useful to deal with the rebels. And you definitely go and deal with the rebels. These guys are manpower troops. These guys are to be removed as soon as I will be able to. This stacks to be removed. That's already 97. Let's remove these guys as well. So that has 75. I will probably get rid of these 2 wars, guys. I know it's gonna cost me a bit of war score, but how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, pretty much 5 provinces we're gonna lose. It's gonna be worth it, but yeah, I have to wait for the diplomats to come back first. Let's just adopt the title of Mia Khalifa, get a general, and let's complete our current diet. Thank you. Could I get this guy? I think it was here for 2 ducats. Staff cost is gonna be more useful. I have to fix overextension as well. That's why you want to finish all of these 3 wars ASAP. Okay, we've got this fort immediately, but that's only... I don't have war goal. Alti Kuduk. Let's just send everything to war goal of this war. And we'll be quickly done in a month or so. This 22k is also of no use. Let's just go move them. So now we're only losing 63 ducats by having 18 of income. Interest is the worst that hurts us, but this is mostly because of the bad stability. Okay, now I can get rid of these guys. Again, it's gonna cost me a bit, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8. 9 provinces, but it is worth it because why I want to piece out these wars, even though I'm just piecing out small nations. It's because we need to get rid of this overextension. We need to start dropping war exhaustion. Otherwise, I'm gonna blow up to rebels, which is not a good scenario for us. That's why I piece out 1 guys. I'm gonna piece out these guys as well. Refraction, and now I'm just gonna occupy this war goal and piece out Uzbek. With war goal, I have, I think, enough for Korea to take full money. And you see, with these 3 wars, 4 nations separate peace in 1 war. I've got really enough money to live for a long time. And now that we're at peace, I can go ahead and release a few nations. I will first of all release Iraq here. And I'm gonna feed them with a few provinces that are not yet stated. You see, it's a mess. Like, I don't have access to these 2 provinces. Around here, see, I'm coring this province. I'm gonna keep them coring. I'm not coring this. So what I'll do, I could use my admin mana, but I need to increase stability with it. Instead, I'm gonna release Astrakhan and do the same. Feed them with all of these provinces. Guys, and a quick shout out. If you're enjoying this content and you'd like to get notified about the next videos from this and other series, remember that you can subscribe to the channel, and I do recommend to do that because I know that over half of you are not subscribing yet. So I don't have coring range for this thing, and I don't have coring range for this thing, so that's why around here I can release another subject, which is gonna be Armenia, and just feed them with this 1 province. Now that I got them, let me go ahead to Amirs and take strong duchies to make sure that they are loyal. That should fix our overextension at 56% now, and all these provinces getting cored. Let's deal with our rebels, which won't be easy. So let's get all of these guys will be very efficient. There's a lot of troops. Oh no. Help me, I'm stuck. Oh no. Okay, I will be able to go through Georgia. That's a really round way. Could I go through Georgia? Not Shirvan. Okay. I think it will be actually worth to just remove this company and deal with rebels with all of these stacks. See, I don't have that many more rebels loading, so it's not that bad. Actually got a mission to reduce corruption, so let's spend full money on reducing corruption. I have a lot of money saved from this wars. I'll be fine. Also, since I have a lot of rebels loading already, let's just go ahead and risk autonomy wherever it is possible, as we have at the same time keep increasing our income potential. Another thing that will be important is finding strong allies. That's why I will go and find them in the macro builder. Remember, we are also left with a coalition. So, who I'm gonna pick? How about we take Mughal Muscovy for sure, as well as Mewar. I will be definitely lacking admin mana, and so I'll go focus admin. And I'm really thinking about increasing the level of these advisors, at least the ones that are cheaper. Let's increase this guy to level 3 and this guy to level 3. So you're not spending that much of them. This guy will stand on level 2, on level 1 unfortunately, unless we... Yeah, we need to find someone cheaper. So my truce with Ajam ended and they could join the coalition, but this is a 1 province minor for only Shirvan alliance. So honestly guys, I will go on attack because I will leave Shirvan from my coalition. Only unfortunate thing is, yeah, the war exhaustion will stop dropping, or this will drop slower, but this is still pretty good for us. First bonus in Age of Discovery is gonna be a impact. I should get guys the Golden Era ASAP, and that's gonna be easy peasy because I just have to dev my capital once and improve 2 trade centers. So let me actually dev the capital already, just so I'm hitting me points cap anyway. Just so we're increasing the splendor faster, and after this war I will increase the trade centers. Now that I've cored almost all of my provinces, I will boost my stability just to have it at 0. So actually fix you see my interest because the stability is better. So I will be also paying less for my interest here. Instead of 40, let's say in a second how much it's gonna be. Yeah, now the interest is actually 30 without me repaying any loans. But yeah, now that I burned most of the money that I had from the previous wars, I reduced how fast I'm reducing the corruption, but it's already at 12.3. This is gonna be of big help as well because I can choose my government object, which is gonna be focused on tax, where I'm gonna also get some extra money to maintain. With exceeding wheel points, I will also go ahead and dev, but first I want to click the Golden Era. That's a really bad event. Either lose 20% tax or stability. I have to lose stability. Oh yeah, I guess it's fine. Let's just take money from these boys. Let's take all of these provinces from these boys. So we did fix our borders a bit. And now that we're at peace, I can increase the trade center, remove these mercs, embrace the golden era, boost our stability back, and start coring all of this. Reduce even more of autonomy. Looks like the timer for this has come. With finally occupied your provinces from rebels, I can sell my titles. That's additional 1,000 ducats. And obviously Sisland to just get it back, so I can sell titles again in a few years, in 5 years. Now, how many loans I have? 40 out of 55, which means I can go to merchant guilds and take 1% loans and repay as many 3% loans as possible, while leaving of course a bit of money for our daily gameplay. That decreases our interest to 27.9 and to a 3.7 balance. I could take the meal tech and get innovativeness, but I don't want to because I would be getting the difference in technology between meal and the others will be at 3, which means I will be getting corruptions monthly for that. That's not something that we want to do. So instead I will be just, these guys are loyal, so I'll be just deving around just to get rid of devastation from key provinces. I should also slowly go through our mission tree. Like for example, we need 2 buildings in our capital for this mission. I assume it has nothing. Yeah, we'll start and have nothing unlocked. I don't have the technologies. We'll get there. I can get a bonus from a scholar and I'll go for a merchant. And that merchant is gonna be sent probably to Basra, but we have to test it. You see, I stuck a couple of modifiers for the technology cost. Most importantly, we've got Dimi as well as Legalism, which I'll keep increasing. And I think I will be rushing Tech 6 together with Tech 4 here. Tech 6 because I might be attacked by the coalition at any moment, and Tech 6 is a game changer for them to not attack. Why Tech 4 here, just to not have unbalanced research. And because of that coalition, I'll not plan to go bankrupt. And that's why I'll be using mainly selling titles to repay my loans, as well as wars with nations like Uzbek, which will give me a good amount of money. And talking about getting rid of the coalition, I think the best way to do that is actually to fight either Mamluks or the Ottomans. Mamluks are a tech behind at 56,000 troops. So I have to increase quantity of my troops a lot, but this is the best way to deal with that coalition. That's why I will finish this wars and prepare for war against Hassa, which is great. I will take over their trade node, but that will be also war against the Mamluks. I think without Mamluks, the coalition might just dissolve. With high piety and religious unity, I can take Sufi support, which is going towards the guys who will no longer reduce our estate loyalty. I'm gonna unlock 3 local organizations, and that is gonna be super useful. Missionary strength, construction cost, unrest. And I'll go for the military ones because I'm just ahead in the military technologies, which I cannot say about the other 2. And on the other hand, diplomatic will be super useful to build up our economy, and then also construction cost. You know what? I will use military ones on the states where I have really bad trade goods, which we cannot say about copper, so I fucked up. And then in the future, I will be using the diplomats in the Silk states. Anyway, I can also unlock my first idea group, which is also gonna be military. And I will go, I don't even know for what, guys. Let's just go for quality. We are so poor. I did not manage to attack Hassa because they joined the coalition, but I can attack Great Ord, which is gonna get rid of Shirvan and Akkoyunlu out of our coalition. The buildings in Herat are done, which means this province is gonna get production, efficiency, tax, manpower, prosperity, renaissance, and I'm gonna in general get advisor cost. Herati Madrasa requires me to get all of this. In exchange, I'm gonna upgrade my tax building in Herat, get a university there, unlock promote Ijazah, estate for Lema, that's gives us 0.5 yearly innovativeness, scales with Ulema's loyalty, but exempting from Zlewikk, which is, I think, fine, but I don't have a slot for this. I think since I have Tech 5, so not that much behind, all of my efforts will now go on reducing the inflation, so my balance will actually fix. You see, now I'm declaring multiple wars and nations that were released out of us 15 years, like 15, yeah, I think 15 years ago when we were starting, to clear the borders and make sure they will not join, they cannot join our coalition actually, so it's fine, but to mainly clear the borders and use our good geopolitical situation. Why actually get rid of his Kaifa after the coalition as well, so yeah, it will reduce a tiny little bit. Oh, after ages I can take tier 3 government reform, which is not that easy of a choice. I was thinking about this for the age discovery tax modifier, and I will go for it. It's less state maintenance, but also let's increase, let's see, minus 11.6. Let's change our state edicts. Yeah, now we are at minus 9.4. Obviously the cost increased a lot, but also our tax income increased a lot, and the increase in the economy is the most important part. I can finally use my legalism to reduce corruption, which you can see is at level 4.6, which gives me the mission now, which is interest premium and trade efficiency. That's gonna help a lot with our economy. We can see that the Western conquers were a success. The players map mode keeps improving, and we mainly fed our subjects with lands, and I got rid of a few nations from our coalition. Conquest of Sistan should allow me to take another mission. From the very beginning of the tree, should be done much earlier. Secure the East, which is, I think, perma-claims to get into India. But yeah, it's time to repay some more loans. I'm gonna sell titles, this land, to keep everything fine, and yeah, keep repaying. Thanks to which I'm actually in a positive balance while still reducing our corruption. Let's actually make it around 0 to reduce this faster. Since I have a bit of diplo points saved, let's go ahead and do what I promised. So invest as much as possible into provinces with Zlewikk. Oh, the World Ulema, that's another corruption event. Let's just, normally you take it to repay it, but I already have some corruption, but now we're down to 1.7. Oh, of course we've got a hunting accident. Who would have thought? Corruption, guys? What corruption? That also fixes our economy, which is massive. I think this is the way to break the coalition. So something that I already talked about just much earlier. Fighting the Mamluks. The question to issue is they're at Tech 6 and 60,000 troops. What's their army quality? The army quality is much worse than ours. So that is totally winnable. And you know what, guys? Let's have some fun and get rid of the coalition once and for all. And the Hassa left the coalition immediately. I think that means declaring war on them, because I do need a province here for our mission tree. I thought about attacking Sindh for it though, but yeah, Sindh is allied to Delhi, so that wouldn't be an easy war. Let's prepare, guys. There's no need to rush anything. Yep, and Ottomans just left our coalition and they can't even join it. That's so nice. That is gonna make this episode so interesting. Ottomans just declared war on Astrakhan, so we after all pretty much fighting the coalition. Both against Mamluks and the Ottomans. How about Ottoman army quality? Where the army quality is much better than the Mamluks, but still not as good as ours. Oh boy, we are gonna have fun. I do have some money saved, so let me recruit an independent company and let's just absolutely crush them. I think that's also the one to take technology ahead of time, just to be sure, especially that the Ottomans have them. In the meantime, I'm fixing borders down south here with the Oh my god, I'm a bit over my Gaff capacity. Yeah, I should take some Gaff cap from estates. It would crash my Crownland, but how it is at peace? It's at 0, so I think we'll be fine being at 5 for a year or 2. Is there a chance to wipe these Mamluk troops? No, but we are close and we have to keep catching situations where this could be possible. I also have to focus on getting the war goals in both of the wars, so it's Circassia as well as Kaifa. I think I need this one province from Bayabas for our mission here, yes. So I'm gonna separate piece them in a war. With a bit of extra AE, just to be able to click it. Which in exchange is gonna give us a lot of perma claims, updated trade center there, and 260 ducats. Oh yeah, keep in mind, since Ottomans attacked me, my allies, Jampur, Mewar, and Oirat got called in this war. Oirat has 42,000 troops. Great, I'm declaring on Hassa, so Mamluks will not be called in. And we're gonna take over the Bassa trade, but yeah, Sindh is gonna be called into that war. So I'm gonna first of all, carpet siege them. Sindh is usually very easy to piece out because you just have to carpet siege everything, like wipe the army, stand on the capital even, or siege it down, and that's really just free money. Just look at that, I'm piecing them out immediately for full money. How was your defensiveness, Mr. Mamluk? Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna take some money from you as well. I've got a problem, guys. Ottomans just took tech 8, which is both better cav and infantry. Let me at least piece out Mamluks. I think 1.1 thousand ducats will be just enough to compensate for my... Oh no, I can't piece them out at Yadil of Hassa. Well, maybe I'll be able to take more thanks to this. Never mind, I can take both more money, but also break the relations with Hassa. That's gonna ease my troops a lot to focus on the Ottomans. Hassa, it was nice doing deals with you. So we keep fixing the borders, which should be another mission. This time stabilize Khuzestan, which is more perma claims, but also missionary strength as heretics. And some basement power. It's time to not only win the war with the Ottomans, but also take all of their money. Oh, somebody's out of manpower, I'm so sorry about that. They already want a white piece. No, I'm not gonna go and turn back. Mr. Ottoman, full money, war reparations, and we are done here. They only had to lose 144,000 troops just to give me some money. CAE is fine. Let me give that one province from here to Iraq that I just conquered. This is our players map mode. Obviously they did not expand much compared to the start of the game. And I will leverage this mercs to deal with the rebels now. As part of process repaying loans, yeah, okay, let me repay this. Now I can sell titles and go to 5 of Crownland, but it is absolutely fine. And I can restore the treasury now that I seized land, which you cancel this trash privilege. It's gonna give me some Crownland back, so up to 20, which is really perfection for us. Getting rid of that privilege is giving us a natural tax modifier, 10 tax development spread, and a cheaper admin advisor, which is definitely gonna be of use. We can at last embrace Renaissance and start getting more technologies. Did I tell you that I'm second great power? And I can unlock second idea group, which is really doesn't matter. I just go something. Let's go. I don't know, admin. Since I'm making a lot of money, let me improve these advisors. So balance is still good, but my mana generation is even better. Now I should expand in like hell, that I'm more or less back in tech. But the issue is, how to tell you, I'm in Regency Council, so I can declare the wars for the next 4 years. I will just pass 100 of income. Let me show you something, guys. Loans? What loans you are talking about? Now, before I finish this campaign, it is perfectly fixed already, but before I finish it, I want to do a series of wars, fixing the borders and just making the name placement and everything beautiful. You're gonna guys love it. Just give me 10 or so years. And I'm starting with fixing borders Noga and Bypass, which was a must-have. From Sind, I will fix the borders here, but also make sure to take the trade centers and more or less good borders. That Conquest of Balochistan provinces gives me the mission here, which is reducing autonomy there and years of separatism, and gives me perma-claims on provinces that I just conquered. It's also a bit of manpower. The provinces here, I'll also add them immediately to the trade company to increase my trade share in Gujarat. Mr. Mamluk, I'm not done with you. Let's declare another war for the conquest of some provinces of Iraq. They have a couple of allies. But I just want to take these provinces to fix our future borders and also take a mission just right here. I'm missing 3. Ideally I should take as many terrain centers as possible from Delhi, maybe even go for Mughals, but I'll not do that. I'll just take enough provinces for another mission. So for now I took 10 of them, and the next war I'm gonna take even more. This is fine, just slowly expanding around here, and I should have just enough mana to core this. But first let's get GAF capacity. And of course I will be adding trade centers from here to a trade company, but I need to conquer this 3. Oh yeah, and it is also a mission, a Persian capital, because I just concentrated some land, and that's upgrading a lot of buildings, giving me reform progress growth. Mutilation and prestige, just so many stacked up bonuses. Thank you, Mr. Mamluk. It was nice. Maybe I should take this. Please do. That fixes the borders once again. But obviously this one province is also going straight to Iraq. It's about to get annexed. And the mission for conquest of this province is Karb de Koyunlu, which gives me basement power in Zanjan and some other useless modifiers. Now, since Jaunpur, my ally, would be helping Uzbek, I'm looking for a way for them not to do so. But since they're getting occupied by Ming, I think they will simply, ready, not help. So let's just go ahead and, deal with them ASAP, because Moscow is already there. Third admin area is gonna be of huge use, that's co-creation ghost. Tomb of Ansari, this is a lot of requirements. Gives me a choice between AE impact and a lot of mysticism, or strengthening the privilege from the religious diplomats. The AE impact will be definitely of use. I think that's just changing Hanafi to Hanbali, but I do like my piety, so I'm just gonna go for the second option. Accepting Afghan culture should allow me to take Persian acculturation mission, which is a choice. We either make Persian our primary culture, accept the Uzbek culture, and I should be able to form Persia, while I go as usual. Will just give me as development cost in the primary culture, which is huge as well. Just a reminder, Uzbek is our primary culture. Okay. Oh yeah. We're definitely going for the first option. Yep. Changing the balance a little bit. And now C2 from Persia, we just need to be at peace. And I think just for the memes and roleplay, I will form Persia as the last step of this saving your campaigns. Ideally for good borders, I should take all of these provinces, but Moscow is occupying this and they're not going anywhere. So as soon as I annex Armenia, just next month. No, they didn't peace out. I will go ahead and peace out these guys as well. Yeah, they are listening. So yeah, now I just need to occupy the fort. That's all good. I'll just make sure to get a good borders. Most importantly, we're waiting for Iraq to be annexed now. To handle our GAF capacity, I just keep getting more and more card houses. I just restructured my 1% loans to do so. Time for even better borders. You cannot just go and not love it. Before from Persia, click just one more final mission, which is a good general and reduce devastation and increase prosperity growth. And now I can go ahead and maybe wait for Iraq to be annexed. Maybe that will allow me to click at least one more mission. For now they are disloyal. Let's fix this. Isn't this a beauty? Iraq annexed. But yeah, now with this done, let's go ahead and form Persia. Yeah, change our ideas. And here what we could pick. Yeah, that's gonna definitely decrease our tax income, which I had from our previous government. But now I'm just gonna go and click as many missions as possible, and that's where we're gonna end. That's a lot of development. There weren't actually that many missions to click. Let's maybe also unlock this Muslim branch. So we need an Inquisitor or Theologian. We are gonna pick the Sunni branch, since we are Sunni already. And as you'll see, also a couple of additional bonuses to pick up. But yeah, this is where I'm gonna end. We are surely the first great power. Nice borders, obviously no corruption, a good income, good force limit, good manpower. This nation is just super strong, probably even for an easy world conquest. I would just need to adjust the build a bit, but it just looks perfect. And guys, for today, thank you so much for watching. If you do enjoy my ruined campaigns, remember to leave a like on this video, and obviously subscribe to the channel to get notified about future content. Yeah, and please do remember, if you see that Florry has a ruined campaign, ask him to make a save file, because I don't have any other save files from him. Bye!